It's the match day 22 fixture of the MD Cup 2025-2026 season. The table topper will push out to see how best they will be to crap up away from home after having a decent performance at the Mobolaji Johnson Arena against Ikorodu City FA, where they defeated Ikorodu City FA by a long goal lever at the top of this. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to JUSTJOHN Stadium for the match day 22 fixture of the MD Cup 2025-2026 season. It is the table topper who are pushing high right to a better hope of seeing how they cement their place to be champion. We're getting set for this. The first field right meeting of these two sides ends in favor of the GRASSRUNNERS FC side, who defeated JUSTJOHN FC by 5-2 in the first meeting earlier in the first leg of the meeting. And it's the second leg of the meeting between JUSTJOHN FC at home here at the JUSTJOHN Stadium here in Ijebu. They welcome in the tabletop table with 40-point garage. GRASSRUNNERS sits top of the table with 47 points. If they win this game, they increase the margin and the points difference to 10 points away from home. 2 away matches played in a row after playing away from Ikene against Ikorodu City FA in Lagos. Now they come into Ijebu once again to play another away game against JUSTJOHN FC. As we are getting set to have the start of this. Shuaibri turns back to goal for the GRASSRUNNERS FC side after seeing David trusted to be in goal. He was outstanding in his display against the GRASSRUNNERS FC side, seeing Godwin return back to the starting lineup. And that surely will be a big boost as well in the back line of the GRASSRUNNERS FC side, being paired alongside Mac in the back line. Isaac is still the captain of the side, playing from the left wing position. And that surely will give the best of the courage and confidence to see how the minutes of this contest. Abdullahi this time, unable to find the back of the net with numbers of chances created against Ikorodu City FA, but he's still being trusted to lead the attack of the GRASSRUNNERS in this game. A big push to see Mac with the best of reflections to be the trusted man to be paired alongside Godwin in the centre back of the GRASSRUNNERS in this game. And another big relief of joy and more creativity to see the best man to rectify their success. JUSTJOHN will hope they come into this game for a better revenge after losing in the first leg, first meeting, 5-2. And it's a big boost of a better revenge to see what best it will be at the end of the night of this contest. A lot of time of better anticipation with better feelings as well. In the middle of here, Gavaru will be operating as a defensive midfielder, allowing the captain of the side from the left wing back position. Another hard fight of hope for Abdullahi to lead the attack for the GRASSRUNNERS in this game. Much with a bit of confidence. The hope of his victory is much needed for GRASSRUNNERS, who will surely encourage themselves to increase the points between the second on the log table and the third, who are having same points respectively. Talking of Sunshine Stars under 90 and Kwara FA, who both sit second and log on the log table with 40 points each. GRASSRUNNERS coming into this game with 7-point difference ahead of the teams who sit second and third on the log table. Free kick even for the home side, JUSTJOHN FC side. They'll be hoping to capitalize on all the best of their chances in this game to see how they can just be able to cement their place and finish well at the log of the table. It's the timing of a better hope. Not just a fight to finish top of the table, but just to finish perfectly well on a better and promising position on the log table, which they will have to push the end of the season. Right with the best of confidence, where both sides will be coming to play this game. Just John Atomie at the Dikwadino Stadium. The light of advantage as well to possibly capitalize on every various moment. GRASSRUNNERS are yet to lose a single game in the last 7 matches before now, and pushing to increase the winning streak to 8 straight wins in a row. A lot of better hope and anticipation of belief. Seeing Shuaib back in goal. And that is surely going to be a big boost for the young talented goalkeeper as well, to showcase himself to the world how exceptional he is in goal after being sidelined against the City FA due to a slight injury. And he's back in goal for today's game after the head coach have to put a trust to see his trusted number 1 back in action. David as well was in goal against the City FA away from home at the Mobolaji Johnson Arena in Lagos as well, was outstanding with numbers of good save made to keep clean sheet in the game. A lot of anticipation, a better hope of belief now. Abdullahi will hope he gets things right in this game after missing glorious chances against the City FA in the matchday 21 fixture. And this is the best of time as well for the centre forward to relieve the interest of the coach on him to as well get things right up front. Wasn't really outstanding in the game against the City FA with numbers of chances missed. Just John as well will hope to push for a better revenge in this game and as well push up away from the position on the log table. They sit 7th on the log table, and coming into this game with a mindset of victory against the side who are yet to lose in the last 7 matches before now. The Trash Eagle Stars before now 10 goals to 0. Defeated Ratinov, a shovel selects. And they are pushing right forward into this game to see how they can just continue their winning run and winning mentality to just push out to the best of results in this game. 7 minutes to the start of this half-time. JUSTJOHN FC at home, welcoming GRASSRUNNERS FC side who are tabletop at the moment. It is still goalless. Of the timing and feelings of interception. JUSTJOHN with the best of confidence coming to play towards this game to relieve them, preparing ahead of this game and knowing how important it is against a very good and well organized GRASSRUNNERS FC side who are as well preparing themselves ahead of the Nationwide League 1 season. Both teams as well will be playing in the coming NLO season, the total of the Nigerian League. They may just be playing from a different center in this coming season. Another big test for the two teams as well, preparing ahead of what the new NLO season will look like, as they will be pushing for hope of getting the second tier of the Nigerian football ticket, talking of the Nigerian National League. Of right of expectations. Both goalkeepers of the two teams are here to be called to actions. The two teams in the back are still dealing with the pressure of the attack of their opponents in this game. Shuaib here to be called to action alongside JUSTJOHN FC goalkeeper. We still have Holiday in goal. Best of time of expression and belief. Another big test it will be for JUSTJOHN FC as well to approach the side who are yet to lose in the last 7 matches before now and still cementing their place top of the table. A lot lot of expectation, a lot of hope, a lot of belief that there is still a lot to play in this game. JUSTJOHN FC will come out to possibly dagger to the heart of the GRASSRUNNERS FC side. Will come into this to record their 8th win in a row. Real inviting one of the best of hope to see how good it's going to be to re-strategize themselves and see what best it will be live here. Chance coming possibly for the first start! Angelo with a perfect start! Lack of communication there between the defender and his own goalkeeper. Pull the visitors 1 goal up. And he's still that same man. We miss that glorious moment against Ikorodu City FA. Finds the back of the net with just less than 10 minutes. And it's Angelo who finds the breakthrough. He was unable to find the back of the net against Ikorodu City FA with 2 clear chances missed. But this time around, well utilized the moment and didn't take him much more time to think and reflected that wall to put the visitors 1 goal up with their first attempt in this game, and finds the breakthrough into the back of the net to put GRASSRUNNERS 1 goal up in this game. With just less than 10 minutes to the start of this game, and it's JUSTJOHN FC 0, GRASSRUNNERS FC 1, as they are pushing with 10-point difference with the best of hope. Really reflecting to the best of what football really speaks in football and what Nigeria football from the grassroots level is specifically speaking. It's indicating what best of hope is surely bringing out from the grassroots. And I must say, GRASSRUNNERS has sent a lot of messages to the whole world. There are a lot of talent from the grassroots, specifically from Angelo's point of view of ball difference on the field of play, where it's significant positive difference. No Boluwatife in the starting lineup for today's game. And still not reflecting the absence of Boluwatife in this game. JUSTJOHN FC's free kick. A lot of hope, a lot of expectation, a lot of belief. When chances like that are well created, you expect them to score for a side who are really meaning business, trying to just reflect themselves to the best of hope on what it surely speaks, get to the best of results in this game. The home side are really struggling to play in this game, and one best chance of this game makes the difference. But still plenty of time to play for a positive changes. Abdullahi furious with his own teammate with a wrong pass of ball there from the captain of the side. The centre forward still struggling to play up front. He had numbers of chances mixed against Ikorodu City FA. But thanks to Boluwatife, who single-handedly wins the game for GRASSRUNNERS against Ikorodu City FA away from home. It is their second away fixture after playing away in the matchday 21 fixture against Ikorodu City, now playing away against JUSTJOHN FC. But nevertheless, they're playing every away match like they're playing on their home ground. Talking of the GRASSRUNNERS FC side, adapting well to the system of ball. Way forward with plenty of time to still play in this game. There is still the best of belief. JUSTJOHN FC as well may positively turn things around in this game. Thank you very much, Obapas, for being active on the TikTok Live or for the coverage of this game as well. Gavari in the middle of the area as a defensive midfielder, trying to take the place of Otugo Chisholm, who is now having the best of his career away from Nigerian football. Big thanks to the GRASSRUNNERS FC president inducting one of the best of encouragement and bets of partnership with various European club countries, given the best of opportunity from the various talented players discovered from the GRASSRUNNERS FC team to as well explore to the various European clubs, and which we've been able to see from JUSTJOHN and Bonaventure, who have joined different European clubs from GRASSRUNNERS FC. A relief that the foundation is well established by the club president of the GRASSRUNNERS FC side, Mr. Benga Agbejoye, who is as well here live watching the boys to motivate them for the needed victory as well. He's been sacrificing his time to make sure he follows the teams away from home as well, to give them the best of motivation, and there is always a prize for victories. And these are the best of motivation needed for a side who knows how important it is to get maximum 3 points away from home and on their home soil to take advantage of those chances. JUSTJOHN FC are still yet to penetrate the back line of the GRASSRUNNERS FC side to test goalkeeper Shuaib in goal. Indulging one of the best of hope and seeing how best they can just be. JUSTJOHN FC stroll. Every cross well delivered. Defender have to do their man duty. Guevara have to drop back to assist. He's been solid in the middle of the area and doing that well defensive job. Better recovery of ball. When a player goes for a greener pasture, there is always a perfect replacement, which we've really been seeing from the departure of various players. It is still encouraging to see how best they will be to just give themselves the best of hope. And this might just give them right of confidence to see how best it can just be to cement their place with the best of confidence. A lot of expectation is needed from the JUSTJOHN FC, who have to positively turn things around. GRASSRUNNERS had really been showing their year for business in this NE Cup, and they're giving themselves the best of hope that they are pushing to be champion. If they win this game, it is going to be 10-point difference over the team who sits second on the log table. And I must say, it is really encouraging to see how best they've really been well dedicated and committed towards approaching every single game with a mindset of winning mentality. Every single players have their own representative and alternative difference. We've really been seeing from the GRASSRUNNERS who had established one of the best of football, and it's coming from the grassroots team. And he's giving out a corner, the home side still struggling to play to test goalkeeper Shuaib in goal. We still having Holiday in goal. No problem so far on the goalkeeper, who had really been trusted in goal. It's blocked well. There is a foul scene, which will be a big relief of hope. And much of expectation. The JUSTJOHN FC are still struggling up front in this game. They're yet to just penetrate and cause any little problem for the back line of the GRASSRUNNERS FC side, who are still cementing their place. They're moderating with the best of confidence and giving themselves the right of hope that every single game really matters for the right. Every daylight victory, approaching every single game with different tactics and different dimension of ball to just make sure they get victory away from home and on their home soil to finish well at the end of the season. Still plenty of time to play before halftime. A lot of expectation from the JUSTJOHN FC coach, who are coming into this game with a mindset of having a big revenge from the first leg meeting of these two sides, where they lost 5-2 after one of their exceptional players missed from the spot kick, which was saved by this same Shuaib in goal for today's game. First breakthrough was just from their first minute for attempt, which is still making the difference. Still by Lassizi. And it's goal side netting at the end for a goal kick. Amazing to see how best they can just be towards giving themselves the best of all for football confidence. I wonder how they'll be able to give the right of hope and confidence come into play in the Nationwide League One, which is commencing in weeks' time. GRASSRUNNERS are really sending messages and as well a quick note. They are as well a contender to possibly get the ticket to play the second half of Nigerian football. Since the establishment of the club, they've really been giving out the best of initiative to promote young talented player for greener pastures and better opportunity outside Nigerian football. Christians are still not losing hope. We're finding hope to just possibly make the difference in this game. Well done job by Matt, still on your way out! And just managed that narrow angle and difficult space of ball, but it's still not stepped perfectly well. No problem for Shuaib. The goalkeeper makes sure the ball is well watched and is out for a goal kick. And dodging out one of the best of all and elaborating best of victory. 20 minutes of football played already. It is still the home side behind with a goal from the visitors who lead by a goal to nil. Goal scored by Angelo. Inside the first 10 minutes of this game, separating these two sides. That's the goal scorer Angelo this time with a heavy cross trying to locate Abdullahi up front. Still widely hoping to purple his eyes, one of the best of hope and better feelings. Indulging ball greatness and a lot of mindset of creativity. Players are down at the moment. Abdullahi with the players of the JUSTJOHN FC, both attend to by the medics of the two teams. After colliding on here, both players at the moment have been attended to by the medics of the two teams to make sure the two players are okay. With a heavy cross there from Angelo, which sees Abdullahi and the centre back of the JUSTJOHN FC collide together. Will surely be attended to. They're being carefully attended to by the medics of the team. Players are still being attended to by the medics of the team. The players are okay after being attended to by the medics of the two teams. But Abdullahi is still struggling to be okay, holding his head in pain, including the defender of the JUSTJOHN FC side, but I guess the JUSTJOHN FC defender is 100% okay. Abdullahi is still struggling for fitness. Still being carefully attended to by the medics of the team before giving confirmation and approval to let Abdullahi continue. Still another long ball in. No call of a foul is seen. This time he's given up to allow play to continue. JUSTJOHN are still struggling to play up front, but they've just been lucky not to concede more than a goal so far in this game. GRASSRUNNERS as well are still not given the best of penetration to give problem for the JUSTJOHN FC backline today with. Since the goal scored by Angelo, we'll have to draw back as well to assist the defender for the needed recovery of ball. Time Wall with the best of football feelings. Eric still confirming the high track of all, but there is still a lot to play in this game. Shoaib really having holiday in goal. He's still really having the best of confidence to be trusted to be the #1 choice goalkeeper for today's game. Abdullah is back okay, but not the best of control from the center forward. Just one shot on target so far as well from the GRASSRUNNERS FC side. No shot on target yet from the JUSTJOHN FC side. But a first meaningful attempt is still making the difference in this game. Hamsar is still looking for the positive breakthrough of getting a possible equalizer before halftime. GRASSRUNNERS are still pushing heavily forward into this game to increase the margin and possibly seal this game before halftime break. Handball is seen by a referee. It's a call of a foul which is going to be for JUSTJOHN advantage. Introducing one of the best of football feelings and interpreting one of the best of all, which GRASSRUNNERS are already inducted into the whole world, that they have best from the grassroots and possibly be well recognized globally with a style of play and anticipation towards achieving greatness. Still time to play before halftime. Just the only goal separating these two sides scored by Angelo inside the first 10 minutes of this game. Next, the match day 22 fixture of the Henry Cup 2025-2026 season, where at the moment the tabletopper still leads away from home against the JUSTJOHN FC, will sit 7th on the log table. If they win this game, it's going to be 10-point clear difference above the team who sit 2nd and 3rd respectively, who are still having the same points. Coming into this game, they have 47 points, 7-point difference over the team who sit 2nd, Sunshine Stars under 19 and Kwara FA. And if they get the victory in this game now, it's going to be 10-point clear difference top of the table. They're making the clarity and making the difference that they are signing up every single game with different dimension and tactics of victory, which we've really been seeing. We saw them play one of the best of football with dedication and commitment, readiness, sacrifice, pushing up to be a champion against Ikorodu City FA, and they're pushing same scenario of acts against the JUSTJOHN FC side, where they lead them by goal to 0. But it's a Goye, still the head coach of the GRASSRUNNERS FC side, and since taking charge, really making that difference. It's one of the most experienced coach from the Nigerian league. He was in charge of Shooting Stars for a couple of years. Took charge of Sunshine Stars before joining GRASSRUNNERS to reflect and replicate the best of his experience in Nigerian football. And this time around, he's coming from the grassroots. Half an hour of football played already. One goal to the back of the GRASSRUNNERS FC side, still separating these two sides. Attracting more success with a bunch of victory. And it's still giving them the best of confidence to just succeed hard. The best of hope of giving themselves the dignity of being a champion. It's not the best of JUSTJOHN we've watched months back and as well before coming to play these Youth League, which they've really been struggling. They are as well selected as a team to be part of contending to be fighting for the top position, but at the moment they've not really been having the best of season, sitting 7th on the log table. Ifeoluwa, Angelo sweeps that to the left hand side to be chased heavily this time too much for Lasisi to chase. You've not really seen much of act there from Lasisi so far in this game, allowing Angelo to operate from the right wing position, pushing Lasisi to play from the left wing hand side. Pennant, Gavaru, touch well to Isiak. Fix well to Abdullahi this time. Restarts with Gavaru once again. They're keeping the ball possession in the advantage. They're really trying to play under pressure and giving out one of the best of football tactics to go well. Flag is up for an handball seen by the assistant referee, close range. Not the best of ball control from Angelo this time for an handball seen by the assistant referee, flag, free kick. JUSTJOHN FC's advantage from a home territory. Goalkeeper had only been tested once so far, talking of the JUSTJOHN FC goalkeeper in this game. No serious threat of action so far as well. On Chua been goal for the GRASSRUNNERS FC side as well. Shopping out to see how best they can be. No way given this time for needed touch of a clearance. Mike will have to relaunch another heavy ball forward. Too much this time for Shama to chase. Encouraging to see how best they will be able to just push over to the best of result in this game, as they still have little time to play before half-time and as well much time to play in the second 45 minutes of this game. JUSTJOHN are yet to have a shot on target. Only one shot on target as well so far in this game from the GRASSRUNNERS FC side, which had been well capitalized and utilized well by Angelo. Lasisi caught them into act. He may wants to do it alone. Lasisi! And the post to the rescue. That was almost close. He had options to release down the pass. He wants to do that alone. That is a fine thinking of ball from the center forward. And the post come to the rescue. That was almost close for GRASSRUNNERS FC's second goal. cue ball movement once again. That was almost close. Cisse did well. They had options to really down the pass. Wants to do that alone to take the glory himself. It was just very unlucky. There was a last touch of ball from the leg of the goalkeeper. And makes that hit the post. That should have been GRASSRUNNERS second goal. But JUSTJOHN will have opportunity to come forward. Isiaq once again with a vital interception of ball. Captain leading by example. Another promising run from the home side. We'll push for another promising attack to push this game back level before half-time. Isiaq once again to the rescue. Still not Yehovah to shoot. Deflecting the ball. And just anyhow, JUSTJOHN FC will bring this game back level. It wasn't just a heavy strike of ball, but they just found the ball into the back of the net anyhow, surprisingly. And you can feel the celebration from the bench of the JUSTJOHN FC, and that really means a lot to them. I guess it was a deflection of ball that changed the narrative of diving there from goalkeeper Shuaib. And just slowly the ball was found in the back of the net, and the home side brings this game back level. With 10 minutes to play, 2:45. Game back level again. And there is still positive of hope and mindsets of getting it right. Right now to see how surprisingly they bring this game back level, and they can still give themselves much of hope, and there is still something to get from this game. Pauline Codwin overlap. Rushing to see for the best of the hope of his football. Surely will bring out long ball this time from Cisse with a long throw. It's out by the defender. Needs to be settled out. I guess it's giving out for JUSTJOHN FC's advantage. For throw. The numbers of players preparing to be introduced any moment from now from the GRASSRUNNERS FC bench. Jumping out to see what the best of this game surely will bring out for the boys who have really been pushing out best of the resort. Furious reaction from the bench of the GRASSRUNNERS FC side. Another vital interception and a needed clearance is done by Mark this time. They're running riot to the back line of the GRASSRUNNERS FC side now since getting themselves the equalizer. Right now to see what the best of these results will be for the two sides. I'm not sure what of the best of football hope to see. How best it will be to fill up the best of results in this game. 5 minutes to still play. Stanley Obasi. Decides to go for goal from that range and wasn't really the best of a strike or free kick. JUSTJOHN FC will surely be satisfied with the way they've been able to hold this half-time to a 1-1 draw. GRASSRUNNERS FC would not be really satisfied with the way they considered a cheap goal just through a deflection of ball that deceived the act of goalkeeper Shuaib in goal as well. There is still second 45 minutes to play, and as well 3 minutes to still play, plus what the little stoppage time will be before half time to still play. And there might still be positively a push of another goal before half time. Fine cross. Simply welcomed by goalkeeper. Trying now to see the little time to play before half-time for both sides. It's still 1-1. JUSTJOHN FC surprisingly bring this game back level after the goal from Angelo. Well capitalized on by the centre forward. The deflection deceived the act of goalkeeper Shuaib in goal. On the home side, rejoicefully bring this game back level and feel the celebration from the bench as well. Really mattered most to score against a table topper who at the moment seems to be unstoppable in the last several matches coming into this game for the mindset of securing 8 consecutive wins in a row. There is going to be a call of the medics. On the player down at the moment for the GRASSRUNNERS FC side, trying to figure out who exactly he is at the moment. This is Gavar. Problem? Watching to see what best it will be. The player is okay after being attended to by the medics of the team. Godwin will want to strike for goal from this long range. The centre back will take the responsibility to score away from home against Kwara FA from the Sappies. Godwin! That was a thunderous strike, but was unlucky. The ball did not go as expected directly to the goal post. It was a bullet strike there from the defender. Was meant to cause problem for the goalkeeper with his heat of ball. It was just unlucky. That was just a too powerful ball off on a firm that goes wide, and nothing to cause a problem for goalkeeper. We'll watch that long distance effort there from Godwin. Nothing to worry, the goalkeeper will just watch that. 60 seconds to play to the 4:45 of this game. 1-1 as it stands. Not really going to be a satisfied half-time display from the GRASSRUNNERS FC side. We never saw that coming to concede that kind of cheap goal after Shuaib as well was deceived with his deflection of the last touch from his own teammates. It was really dazzling and dazzling to make sure the ball was safe with his leg. Was unable to stop that and found that into the back of the net slowly. And the home side celebrated with joy in their hearts to score and bring the game back level before halftime. But game still not done yet before halftime now. This is Lassizi. Bernard, not the best ball control from the midfielder. Mac have to reset back to goalkeeper Shuaib, will have to launch it out quickly. They will be trying everything possible to bring themselves right back in front for the second time before halftime in this game. JUSTJOHN will try everything possible not to concede, but they have to just get things right to push themselves for the needed victory in this game. Right to Volpe, right to fill-ins. 45 minutes played already into stoppage time of his half-time. This is Angelo, the man who scored the opening goal. Angelo in another place! The boy is a superstar! The ball is just too dynamic. Fantastic set piece once again with another breakthrough that is just too expensive. Break into space, beat 1, 2, 3 players, and just splash that to the roof and score brace again for the second time in this game, but this is just too expensive. Wonderful goal from the talented player once again. There was a open door from the two defenders of the JUSTJOHN FC, allows him to think, runs into space, give him that kind of a glorious moment. You'll surely be buried. And once again, Angelo have shown his quality with another perfection of another lovely strike. Puts this game for the table topper to lead to half-time break by 2-1. And he's still the same man who scored a sensational first goal. Scored another imaginable, magnificent goal. What a strike, what a goal. Prolific player with another bunch of talent. Break banks and get the signature of Angelo. The boy is a superstar. Three minutes to still play, plus 1 little stoppage time will be before halftime. GRASSRUNNERS restore back the lead to their magic man. Abdullahi this time. Unable to fix his own teammate well. And it's going to be for GRASSRUNNERS FC throw. Surprisingly, it's given for JUSTJOHN FC throw this time. JUSTJOHN with the hope of getting a draw to half-time break. Finally concedes to the hands GRASSRUNNERS and Angelo. magical moments like these really count and matters. And these are kind of submissive act of football you expect from a team who are dedicating themselves to just be champions. A right of hope to see the best of feelings towards approaching the best of game. Flag is up and it's seen by the assistant referee for JUSTJOHN FC's advantage. Free kick given, the play is relieved. And there is a player down in the serious pain at the moment for the JUSTJOHN FC side. A quick call of the medics is needed. Reflecting. Yellow card is shown by the referee. Encouraging to see what best will come from this game, and indulging what the best of the feelings of victory looks like. This may just be the last kick of this half time. JUSTJOHN FC's free kick. Free kick from the right, reverse angle advantage. They're on side as they're pushing for the second time to bring this game back level. Bernard with the clearance, still on your way out. Opportunities to be issued. And no way given, goalkeeper have to come off his line totally. And that's a start to a satisfied display of football through half time from the both sides for this match day 22 fixture of the AFC Cup 2025-2026. It is the table topper who will have to just bounce back after conceding that cheap equalizer, and thanks to the man who scored the opening goal as well, restore back the lead with a joy in the heart and a relief for GRASSRUNNERS to relieve and smile to halftime. An halftime whistle from the center referee here at the Dikwadina Stadium here in Ijebu-Ode, the home ground of JUSTJOHN FC, campaigning from the AFC Cup 2025-2026 season. It is JUSTJOHN FC 1, GRASSRUNNERS FC 2 to halftime. There's another representative. Right now to see the pattern on the way as the home side leads us in attack from right to left. In the meeting of these two sides was the match day 10 fixture where GRASSRUNNERS defeated Ikorodu City at the Remo Star Stadium by 6 goals to 0. Other side to score, Abdullahi! My glorious goal, that is another big chance. Just 6 pace of 15. Isiak, captain leading by example, fantastic player from the left back position. Fadel Sweeps another lovely ball in. Too much this time for Lasisi. As they have to watch this eyeball to eyeball. Abdullahi again for the second time. Nastur, the best of strike from Captain Isaac. Abdullahi is there with a touch. Good pass, Fletcher stays down. It is going to be one-on-one opportunity. Boluatife cannot miss that kind of glorious moment. The boy is a machine, industrious and high-quality player once again. I've shown the world how good he is on the field of play. The young player, as you compare, is playing side to the former Japanese international. Mazrozin has delivered with the space of just 7 minutes. Bolo with another well release of ball with his right foot. Fadel still wins. A cheaper ball. To be very careful. Vital interception there from Isaac. Captain once again doing the man duty. Surely should be back for the next game. Godwin is watching this game from home. As they still lead by go to you. Bolo with a delivery. Benant! It was meant to pull the goalkeeper into a... Five yet. It's left over for Fadel to take. Abdullahi! It's that to half time. GRASSRUNNERS have been better and no shot on target all through half time. From Ikorodu City FA, numbers of chances was created by another prolific player up front. No foul given by referee, surprisingly. And the referee. GRASSRUNNERS have to be on their toes. There was an elbow seen. Playing there for goalkeeper and the defender. A match of ferocity from the bench of the GRASSRUNNERS FC side. Ezekiel. Saved! David is zero with another stop. Strong hands to that. Smile on the face of the club president, Wahab plotting, and our handshake with a save there from goalkeeper. We'll still keep this game. Good ball to Angelo in a promising range. Angelo. My God. Running to Spain. After the arrival of Angelo. Still punched heavily by goalkeeper. See what he wants to do to launch around forward now. Good run into space. The player as well is okay. The final loss here by referee, nothing serious. They can change mind. Angelo is running to join forward. Keep already off his line. Now to Bennett, who wants to shoot from that. Unable to increasing the tense of this game with 16 minutes to now play. Still in the dangerous area. And excited by David again. They're going forward to possibly go late in this game. Crossing the back, still keeping the doorway. Other arrivals. Daniel. Another surprise for the City for 3-2. Only Angelo up front. David has to be on his toes. It's still not over. It's another fingertip from goalkeeper. So much. So he's taking the place of Jose. And he'll have to recover. It's going to be second yellow. And it's wrapped. He was introduced in the second half of this game. And it's coming in. It is a needed interception done by Daniel, I must say if you ask me. Because Ikorodu City are pushing with attack, with numbers of players pushing forward. Along with a long ball. That will be nothing to worry. Victory away from home. Joy in the heart of the GRASSRUNNERS FC side and celebrate another big win. And Boluwati for a half-time goal, enough for them to claim their 3 points away from home. The first leg was the tabletopper GRASSRUNNERS FC side file out against the team who see fifth on the table, 11-point difference. At the feet yesterday, first Sunshine Stars, a big boost for GRASSRUNNERS to push up into the matchday 21 fixture and still continue the table run to see top of the Chelsea. For the visitors, GRASSRUNNERS FC side, the goalkeeper is David in goal. No surprise to see surely. There is another representative. Nice to see the patch on the way as the home side leads us in attack from right to left. In the meeting of these two sides was on the match day 10 fixture where GRASSRUNNERS defeated Ikorodu City at the Remo Star Stadium by 6-0. Adesoya to score! Abdullahi! My glorious goal! That is another big chance! Just in space of 15. Isiak, captain leading by example, fantastic player from the left back position. Fadel sweeps another lovely volley. Too much this time for Lasisi. As they have to watch this eyeball to eyeball. Abdullahi again for the second time. Not still really the best of strike from Captain Isiak. Abdullahi is there with a touch. Good pass, Flasher stays out. It is going to be one-on-one opportunity. Boluwati cannot miss that kind of glorious moment. The boy is a machine, industrious and high-quality player once again. Has shown the world how good he is on the field of play. The young player, as you compare his playing style to the former Japanese international, Mazurozin has delivered with the space of just 7 minutes. Polo with another well release of ball with his right foot. Farrell still wins. A cheaper ball. Be very careful. Vital interception there from Isiak. Captain once again doing the man duty. Surely should be back for the next game. Godwin is watching this game from home. All chaps. Now they still lead by Coutinho. Bolo with a delivery. Bennett! It was meant to pull the goalkeeper into a 5 yard. It's left over for Fadel to take. Abdullahi! That's 8 stats to half time. GRASSRUNNERS have been better. No shot on target all through half time. From Ikorodu City FA, numbers of chances well created by another prolific player up front. No foul given by referee, surprisingly. And the referee. GRASSRUNNERS have to be on their toes. There was an elbow seen. Complaint there for goalkeeper and the defender. The match of ferocity from the bench of the GRASSRUNNERS FC side. Ezekiel. Saved! David is 0 with another stop. Strong hands to that. Smile on the face of the club president who are applauding and have handshake with a save there from goalkeeper. We'll still keep this game. Good ball to Angelo in a promising range. Angelo. Running to Spain. After the arrival of Angelo. Still punched heavily by goalkeeper. He wants to do is to launch run forward now. Good run into space. The player as well is okay. The final loss here by referee, nothing serious. It can change more than Latini will have space and options. Angelo is running to join forward. Keep already off his line. Now to Bennett, who wants to shoot from that. Unable to engage in the tense of this game with 16 minutes to now play. And it's saved by David again. They're looking forward to possibly going to in this game. Still keeping his own way. Our rivals. Daniel. Another surprise goal. Only Angelo up front. Second half back on the way. It's 2-1 in advantage of the GRASSRUNNERS FC side. Thanks to Angelo brilliancy. Makes the difference. Notching one of the best of all, and still improvising one of the best of the football in the second half of this game. And they have second half to save themselves the day and sit on this victory to get the job done. Reflecting one of the best of all and signifying what victory and winning mentality surely looks like. JUSTJOHN FC's advantage for a free kick. Good touch of ball. This might be chance once again. What a perfect start into the second half. That surely will have been for the onside. And now well utilized all this time. Good touch of ball. I guess that was the last touch of ball there from the GRASSRUNNERS FC player, which is going to be for JUSTJOHN FC's advantage for a corner. Advantage already working out to be for a corner this time. Are they keeping out the pressure of hope to see how best they will be able to improvise one of the best of football in this game? Dodging best of hope and signifying what best surely will come from this game. They're still really looking to the best of football, giving out their best of support. And they surely will give the nurturing of what victory really looks like at the end of each 90. We fought for the 5 minutes to an end. Second half on the way. It is still the table topper will lead by 2-1. The break scored by Angelo. Separating these two sides. We're live at the Dipodino Stadium here in Ikebode for the coverage of the matchday 22 fixture of the Henry Cup 2025-2026 season involving JUSTJOHN FC at home, welcoming GRASSRUNNERS FC side as it stands now to the start of the second half of this game. It is still GRASSRUNNERS will lead by 2-1 away from home. The second away fixture. Now this is really an improvising of what best of football surely will speak. A lot of time and much of belief with victory surely needed. Introducing one of the best of active football to see what best will happen at the end of this game, as JUSTJOHN FC would never lose hope to possibly fight for a point. GRASSRUNNERS will have to do everything possible to cement their victory. It's looking like a perfect start into the second half for the home side. We're now pushing heavily forward to attack more. Quite different from the way they had the low tactics of ball in the first half of this game, playing more defensive game than attack. Still plenty of time to play for both sides in the second half of this game. A lot of encouragement needed as well to see how far they'll be able to go to the end of this game. JUSTJOHN FC's advantage for a free kick. Launched that high forward, and he's straight to the hands of Shuaib. Will have no problem to welcome that with joy. They've not really been having much work to do in goals so far in this game, despite conceding a goal before half-time. Right now to see how the line each time fits Angelo will sweep that to the left-hand side now. That should be for a foul. Nothing is given by referee to suffer the referee liking as he waits play on advantage to push forward to play now. They're demonstrating well. No foul is given. There's a player that's dropping on his toes for the JUSTJOHN FC side, which seems not to be 100% okay. Angelo will surely be pushing more to score a hat-trick in this game. He's already banged brace all before halftime with 2 spectacular goals. We don't have enough time as well to possibly take the best of time as well to play. It's been trusted to still be. And the team to still continue this game and with a little hope of still getting one more goal. Out by Bennett. We've seen a different ball game entirely in the second half of this game from the both sides, most especially JUSTJOHN FC, who started late in this game, allowing GRASSRUNNERS to hold all the ball position, but they're looking sharp and good and ready to play in the second half of this game, coming all out to attack. Thank you very much, Abiodun. Much like commitment to encourage live video. Another close friend who will greet up together. Very close friend who at the best of time to support talent. JUSTJOHN FC will be having the best of time now to see how long it should take them to get themselves back in this game after scoring the equalizer before conceding the second goal. That goal surely will give them the best of confidence. And dodging one of the best of hope and see what best might still come from this game. I wonder what this young man is smoking this morning. Now there is a 9 time to roll forward into space, to break into space now. Shama feeds another ball to Abdullahi, unable to drop a perfect pass. Abdullahi did not do well with a pass of ball once again. A match of a hacked creativity of another exceptional display. Abdullahi needs to get himself right up front. Chances upon chances like these are needed to just be well capitalized on. JUSTJOHN FC last year. And dodging one of the best of all, Sammy Bami is watching live. He's the head of media, Ikorodu City FA, and as well Ikorodu City FC as well. Another big man who is the commentator as well. Now there is another time to come forward. He fell lower this time. The side to go for goal himself. He had options inside the box area. Abdullahi was expecting the ball. And if Felua have to take that glory himself to just strike for goal. But just quite unfortunate, it goes off target. Nothing to worry the goalkeeper in goal. That wasn't really a bad thinking of ball. And the midfielder decided to just take the glory himself. But not still really the best of strike of ball. Sees that goes out, disappointing. Not much of expectation and belief of hope. JUSTJOHN FC are pushing out a serious act of ball and readiness to just get the job done in the second half of this game. They had a slow start all through half-time, allowing GRASSRUNNERS to dominate. But we're really seeing a different ball game, seeing a different JUSTJOHN FC in the second half of this game. It surely should be a message for GRASSRUNNERS to be more committed in this game and get this job done. We're encouraging now to encourage themselves. Thank you very much, Abiodun, for the like and better courage. This is the best way to motivate and encourage as well. Best of talent. There is a player down at the moment from the middle of the area, Abdullahi, for the GRASSRUNNERS FC side. Because the head coach will have to possibly look into the bench to possibly make some changes. Abdullahi was as well. He didn't have enough time to play in the second half against JUSTJOHN FC, where he was replaced and may be called off as well in this game. And for the second time, he's going to be attended to by the medics of the team. Abdullahi is yet to test goalkeeper of the JUSTJOHN FC in goal. Talking of the centre forward who has really struggled to play. He struggled as well against JUSTJOHN FC. He has scored 15 goals so far this season. Chasing Habib Adewusi of Shobu Select, who leads the highest goal scorer, top the highest goal scorer chart with 18 goals. Abdullahi, second on the log table, as the second highest goal scorer with 15 goals as well. He's struggling for fitness in this game. This may just be the last stage of the game for the centre forward. Ball resume back. It's the last taste of the game for Abdullahi. He seems to be off this game due to injury. A big blow to see the centre forward, who is as well fighting for a better place to get himself up front to be back in action. And he's going to be making way for Sulaiman introduction due to the slight of injury to Abdullahi. Hopefully he'll be back for the next game. Abdullahi, as he's making way for Sulaiman with that slight of injury. Demonstrating well to see Abdullahi makes way finally for Sulaiman introduction due to the slight of injury to the centre forward. Will have much more time to enjoy himself. We're really seeing a different ball game entirely in the second half of this game from the JUSTJOHN FC side, quite different from the way they struggled to play all through half time. They're coming all out with dedication and commitment to get themselves right to play. We're still the time of ball to play in this game. Still plenty of time to play for both sides. Encouraging to see how they can just motivate themselves, play as a team, come together, indulge themselves to the best of football and see how far they'll be able to go to deliver themselves. They're pushing out in search for the 8th win in a row, GRASSRUNNERS FC side. A win for them in this game surely will make the difference of 10-point clear difference against the team who sits second. Shama this time, the right back unable to get the right. He would need to recover quickly back, but his own teammates have to retrieve that ball possession quickly back. Michael Shama will have to restart back with Shuaib in goal. No problem this time. GRASSRUNNERS are now having the confidence with a touch of ball. Ifel Lua taking the place of Buluwati Face. Good pass forward this time. Lasisi! That wasn't really the best of ball movement there from Lasisi. He's another top-class player, Lasisi. But this time around, unable to signify how good he is. The first touch seems to be heavy. The follow-up once again did not co-host him. And since that attempt, just too rightly strike up. Another big player to watch. Well, this time around, Lasisi unable to deliver with the best of quality of run. And sees that run of attack wasted with a high strike of ball. And now football played already. With 30 minutes to still play plus one, the additional time of this 90 will be. It is still the scoreline we had all through half time, still separating these two sides. Right now to see the best of hope and see how best they can just be to deliver in this game, and it's still really looking with the best of confidence to just get this job done. 3 goals scored on both sides all through half time. GRASSRUNNERS scored for us through Angelo before JUSTJOHN FC put themselves right back in this game. Let me right. It was a last-minute strike of ball from Angelo with the last kick of half-time, restored back the lead for the visitors. From the last 7 matches before now, they played Eagle Star, where they defeated Eagle Star away from home, 10 goals to 0. They returned back for the second leg, the second stanza of this Henry Cup against the same Eagle Star, where they trashed Eagle Star on the same show, 6 goals to 0. They traveled away from home to play Imperial, where they defeated Imperial on their home soil by a goal to 0. They returned back against House of Prayer, where they defeated House of Prayer by 3 goals to 1. And they play their game against Emerald away from home, where they defeated Emerald by 2 goals to 1. It was a big win for GRASSRUNNERS. We returned back after playing Emerald away from home. They defeated Vinod by 3 goals to 1. And they traveled last on the matchday 21 fixture, where they defeated Ikorodu City FA in Lagos last week by a goal to 0. They return back once again for another away game, 2 away fixture, playing against JUSTJOHN FC here at the Dikbodino Stadium in Ijebu-Ode, where they still lead JUSTJOHN FC by 2 goals to 1. Free kick, heavily strike, nothing to worry, Shuaib in goal. And that is a co-host of what the best of feelings surely will be at the end of this game. Owade Shego is joining the live of his. It's a former Inter Lagos player before joining Remo Stars. As well, playing for Remo Stars at the moment. He joined from Inter Lagos last season. Sulaiman just managed that tempo. That was a narrow and difficult angle. No, managed by the centre forward, who needs to be extra careful of injury. Right now to see a call of an advantage is given out the corner. The Shagun is another fantastic left back. We had a good spell of ball. Substitutions made. It's the introduction of Unwaze, and it's the last stage of the game for Shama alongside Ifeoluwa as they make way for Unwaze. Lawrence and Unwaze are both players entering. GRASSRUNNERS are cementing up one of the best of grassroots team, been well recognized globally. They are players you can surely break banks from GRASSRUNNERS to play at the top level. A chance! That was almost close to increase the margin with 2 and surely possibly seal this game. That's Lawrence's first touch of the game. And he's trying to just significantly make the difference. That is another player to be trusted to be in the starting lineup of the GRASSRUNNERS FC team. Tell me a player from the GRASSRUNNERS FC team that is irreplaceable. Every single player have a better replacement. No Boluwatife in this game, and the absence of the young talented midfielder is not really showing in this game. No Umba in this game. And the deadly midfielder impact on the field of play is always top-notch. He's absent in this game, and he's still not showing. Papi is not here today, and he's still not showing up front. Tell me where exactly you find the difference of a replacement. No Shagun Tafik as well. There is no problem for GRASSRUNNERS FC side. There is always a better top-notch player for a better placement in every position of the GRASSRUNNERS FC side. They're inducting one of the best of football standard all through globally. And this is to show every standard of football is significantly making the difference from the establishment of the grassrunner. And that is showing the improvement. Oh, what a hit of ball there from Angelo! Goalkeeper almost fumbled. There is going to be a quick call of the medics on the player seriously in pain at the moment. That's another powerful strike of ball from Angelo. Almost struck the finger of the goalkeeper. Quick call of the medics. That's another heat of ball that was well saved by goalkeeper Angelo with a perfect heat of ball. The player still down at the moment for the JUSTJOHN FC, still being carefully attended to by the medics of the team. JUSTJOHN FC with the hope of the margin to possibly get themselves back in business. GRASSRUNNERS are pushing for more to increase the margin and seal this game. Still widely open with the time to still play in this game. When Isaiah Sharma is not available, there is always a Wednesday. When Isaac is not available, it's confirmed Lawrence is fit to take the place. When Godwin is not available, grab it out to see how best of football surely will be at the end of this game. Both sides are still given the right of home. The player is still having enough time to be attended to all the field of play, the JUSTJOHN FC player. A well option of love from the medics of the GRASSRUNNERS FC side, who as well have to assist the medics of the JUSTJOHN FC in attending to the player down at the moment for the JUSTJOHN FC. Love really leads and really matters. Big blow to see him off this game. That surely signifies he's not going to be having the best of time to continue this game. Injury might see him off this game. Talking of the JUSTJOHN FC player who is dropping on his toes. And that surely may be the best of opportunity for another player to be looked to the bench by the coach to introduce another fresh leg. It's a serious injury on the player down. He's dropping on his toes. He's been assisted by the medics of the JUSTJOHN FC and as well the GRASSRUNNERS FC medics to carry the player off the field and allow another introduction of a fresh leg. A big blow to see him off this game due to injury, and it's going to be given the best of way for another fresh leg to be introduced. Jacoban is watching the TikTok live as well. Another big man from the media aspect of the Nigerian football sector, who is in charge of Spotlight, broadcasting NNL matches from various centers. Joining this. Creeping out to a match of hope, and what the best of feelings is really looking like. We're live at the Tipodino Stadium. The substitution ready. A big blow to see him off his game due to injury. And that is really a crack of a knock. Another serious warning on the JUSTJOHN FC players. Another good call of opportunity for the players as well to be introduced. "20 minutes to still play, plus what the little stoppage time will be before full time. It's still the scoreline. We both had through half time, still being separating these two sides. No flag is up now. Angelo 1-on-1 on the verge of a trick. Unselfish. Last season's score. Some players in the world who have decided to go for goal. But Angelo decided not to be selfish. Released them for last season to be part of the goal scorer. And makes it easy to find the back of the net. Dispatch that into the back of the net as right. Big thanks to right it off of Angelo, who decided not to be selfish. Saw the run of last season and released that perfect pass. Courtois with another fine finish of ball. Increased the margin now to 2, and that surely should seal this game for a well-deserved 3 points. For the table topper will surely now increase their point to 10 points now. Big credit to Angelo, unselfish. Some players in the world who have decided to go for goal, to put themselves into the heart of our trick, but decided to just provide the assist, produce that lovely assist to ball. Last season have to do the rest. It's easy. Count on every chances like that. You expect Angelo to go for goal himself. But there is always a pay price for that. Unselfish acts. And you have to give that credit to Angelo for that humanity of love to play as a team. Flag up. Flag is up this time. It's matched up. There is going to be double substitutions to be made by the JUSTJOHN FC side any moment from now, as they will be fighting seriously hard to push for a comeback in this game. A double substitution ready to be made by the JUSTJOHN FC. 2 goals margin enough to record 8 wins in a row, straight 8 wins in a row for GRASSRUNNERS FC side. A mark of honor, a mark showing they are ready to be champions. From the Southern Conference, they are unstoppable at the moment. Coach Perry is slightly enjoying every bit of the action of this game. Disguising, but he's well recognized. No matter how you disguise, everybody knows you to be the crab it up of GRASSRUNNERS FC #1. Double substitutions ready to be made by the JUSTJOHN FC side, as they will be fighting for a 2-goal margin comeback. Alright. 0-1 this time. Fine cross delivered. Once there with a right cross of ball once again, but the goalkeeper height was an advantage for him. Lawrence have to recover quickly back. They still pushing out with a better anticipation of victory mindset to just score as many possible goals as they can before 90. With quarter of an hour to still play, the substitutions are now ready to be made by the JUSTJOHN FC side. Thank you very much, Dragoman. We see next week's Wednesday for the NNL fixtures. Talking of Dragoman, who is as well watching this game live. Free kick given for an advantage. JUSTJOHN FC will now have to start all over again to fight for 2 goals margin if they have to fight for a point in this game. It's back forward. Reflecting what best of the result of the game surely will be. Nothing really matters most now than just to sit on the margin enough with the time to still play. If they cannot score more, they surely should have the best to sit on this margin. JUSTJOHN FC will push everything outright into this game to fight for a comeback. It surely may be coming in a very difficult way, a difficult task, a difficult mountain to climb. But never say never in football. It's until final whistle, you surrender yourself. Lawrence, they won't take. Angelo wants the ball this time, released to Michael. Not the best touch of ball this time from Gavaru. Well done job by Bernard, who have to restart with his own goalkeeper Shuaib in goal. Furious reaction there from the assistant coach of the GRASSRUNNERS, who is not really happy with the short pass there from Bernard, who needs to do better. Reflecting well to the sea of what the victory of this game surely means to the GRASSRUNNERS FC side, who are now counting on every game with a victory mindset of winning every single game. They surely will be their 8th consecutive win in a row, straight 8th consecutive win in a row. But yet to lose in the last 8 matches before now. And they're recording another victory away from home. They've played 2 matches away from home, and they've recorded victory like they are playing on their home ground. A gift. Now to attack forward. Not really the best of thinking there from Lassisi, who decided to be selfish. It was a weak strike of ball, makes it easy for goalkeeper who have no problem to welcome that attempt this time. Watching one of the best of all, and is still just one of the best of football to give themselves the best of support as well. Energy wall installed by Gavaru. That should be for foul. Advantage GRASSRUNNERS way. Gavaru had really been solid and strong in the middle of the area. His ball recovery, doing that dirty job of recovery. Making excellent ball touches as well to make the flow of the ball in the middle of the area too easy for GRASSRUNNERS to play. Control by Unwanze, was unable to read that well, but it's given out for a throw, which will be for JUSTJOHN FC's advantage. There was a big smile on the face of the JUSTJOHN after scoring the equalizer. But Agello have to recapitalize and re-strategize himself up front with that kind of glorious ball movement. He single-handedly punished the backline of the JUSTJOHN FC. Almost dribbled past the 4 backline of the JUSTJOHN FC before roving the ball into the back of the net to restore back the lead for the GRASSRUNNERS FC side before half-time. And it was the provider of the 3rd goal as well, with a lovely assist of ball, with some players on the ward decided to go for goal to score hat-trick, fighting for hat-trick. wasn't having that kind of mindset to go for goal himself. Released for last season to be part of the goal scorer as well, and increase the margin easily for GRASSRUNNERS. Will now have 2 goals margin over the JUSTJOHN FC, who are now helpless at the moment. 10 minutes to still play, plus 1 little stoppage time will be before full time now. There is going to be another substitution from the bench of the JUSTJOHN FC, as they are preparing to introduce another fresh leg into this game with 10 minutes to still play. Don't go forward, it will have to be chased this time. And it's going to be for a corner. Conceded well by the JUSTJOHN FC player. Still improvising to just add more to the tally in this game. Another substitution is ready to be made this time. JUSTJOHN FC side, they will only be pushing to this game with a little time to still play, to have a decent scoreline and result at the end of a full time. GRASSRUNNERS FC's corner, substitution made. Chase back forward, X-back, no foul given. This is Mac from an unusual position. The centre back have to manage himself, and he still wins aside the corner. Mac overlapping forward as well from an unusual position to attack, and he wins aside the corner. He's still pushing for more to still seal this game and possibly get more from this game. Corner from the right hand side, advantage GRASSRUNNERS FC side. There is a goal to report at the Odogbolu Stadium between Imperial and Vinod FA, where the game had already ended 2-2. 4 goals thriller between Imperial and Vinod FA. A point on road for Vinod FA, which surely will be okay. A disappointing one for Imperial on their home ground. Settled for a draw. Angelo with a delivery of corner. Out this time. JUSTJOHN FC survived that for a needed clearance. Foul seen by referee. It's going to be for JUSTJOHN FC's advantage. Way with the best of confidence, really looking good to see how they can just best themselves. It's still JUSTJOHN FC won on their home ground for the match day 22 fixture of the MD Cup 2025-2026 season. They're behind heavily with 2 goals margin. JUSTJOHN FC won at the moment. GRASSRUNNERS, the table topper, will surely increase the margin to 10 points now. Leads this game by 3 goals to 1. Brace scored by Angelo and Lasizi, part of the goal scorer in this game, but it's still not done yet. With 6 minutes to play tonight. GRASSRUNNERS are still pushing forward for more goals before full time. JUSTJOHN are still not relenting to fight for a comeback. But there is still little time to play before full time. A call will be for JUSTJOHN FC's advantage. Small to still play towards approaching this game. Starting back with his own centre back as JUSTJOHN FC will try to launch another attack forward. Shuaib Badnori being tested in the second half of this game. Had really had enough time to enjoy himself, having London in goal. Angelo with a heavy push of attack forward now. He's running into space. Beats 1, beats 2, beats 3. Release a perfect pass this time. What exactly was he thinking there? Good pass once again from Angelo, who single-handedly wins this game for GRASSRUNNERS. He's been fantastic in this game. He's been everywhere on the field of play. When he holds the ball, he's always with a mindset to cause problem for the back line of the JUSTJOHN FC in this game. He had delivered to score 2 goals and assist. The perfect one for Lasisi as well to score. We still have 5 minutes to play to 90 plus what the little stoppage time will be. GRASSRUNNERS FC leads JUSTJOHN FC on their home ground 3 goals to 1. Another disappointing defeat and another big win on the road for GRASSRUNNERS will surely increase the points for the team who sit second and third on the log table with same points. Sunshine Stars under 19 and Quora FA will both sit second on the log table with 14 points each. It is going to be 50 points now for the GRASSRUNNERS FC side with 10-point difference. That is showing the class of difference. And they're pushing everything right towards this game. They're becoming contender away from pretender. Coming to possibly be champion from the South West Conference of the Hen Youth League with enough margin and enough points of difference. They're still reflecting to see how they can still manage the time to play before 90. Well done job by Lawrence with the needed clearance. Shoaib unable to keep clean sheet in this game. Will surely be sad and not really happy with that. From a deflection from his own teammates. Deceived the heart of the goalkeeper. Will dance to concede that. Struggled to just save the ball with his leg, but unable to do. Big problem. It's a major problem now for Angelo. It needs to be attended to quickly by the medics of the team. This is a tie problem. He's been fantastic in this game. He's the man of the match. We've seen him display everywhere on the field of play in this game. It's been fantastic. He had done absolutely well. The table topper surely will increase the margin to 10 points now. They are unstoppable at the moment. They are catchable at the moment. Catch them if you can. Stop them if you can. GRASSRUNNERS seems to be unstoppable at the moment. They are uncatchable at the moment. 10-point clear. Top of the table. From the Southwest Conference of the Hen League Cup 2025-2026 season. It's truly becoming remarkable with a stance of difference. They're sending messages to their opponents. They're here for business. Every single game really counts. Big man from the United Kingdom is joining live. Emmanuel Etim, one of the biggest commentators in Nigeria as well. He's sending up to join this live broadcast on TikTok. Emmanuel Etim, one of the biggest man I respect from the commentary stand in Nigeria, who is now having a new live away from Nigeria. It's good to see you join this live broadcast. The biggest man, the big boss. I respect so much. A match day live commentator, Emmanuel Etim, is live. Watching to encourage this broadcast as well. We're already approaching 90 of this game. Free kick given. As we already have a little time to still play to 90 of this game. GRASSRUNNERS will recall their 8th consecutive win in a row now. And that surely will be a big boost for them. They're becoming contender away from pretender. They're really signifying a positive difference. Really flatten up to see how they will surely end this season as they're preparing for the Nationwide League One, the total of the Nigerian League. Just to make it 4! Feel the reaction from the head coach as well. We're already celebrating the ball in the back of the net. Just a flip touch of the ball. Goes wide. Eddie Tagoye in disbelief. That should have been GRASSRUNNERS' 4th goal of the night. But I have to applaud this player for the reaction as well. They want to count on every chances like that. And this is what you see from a team who is dedicating to be champion. Look at the touch of ball. That was just a flip of a hole. Just Sousa flips off the ball. That was just going directly into the back of the net. Coach Perel as well, shaking stands where he was sitting in disbelief. He was as well celebrating the ball in the back of the net before the flip of the hair. Shake the move of the ball. 90 minutes of football played already now. Into stoppage time of the 90. As we await what the additional time of the 90 will be before referee put an end to this game. And it's still JUSTJOHN FC 1, GRASSRUNNERS FC 3. Little time to still play as referee keep checking on his watch. Job well done. A disappointing of defeat for JUSTJOHN FC. Including the media who at the moment are not still believing they are down with 3 goals. But they have to just have a little smile to just motivate themselves, to prepare themselves, and to prevail themselves ahead of the next fixture. Hello, Jackson Jonathan. A big centre back playing for Inter Lagos as well. I call him the Rock. And a solid man in the back line of Inter Lagos as well. He's watching this live game. "92 minutes of football played already now. We are having the best of time now. Lawrence will have opportunity to break forward now, trying to seek support from his own teammates. The agonized wall. Lassizi did not call that wall. Late arrival there from Angelo. Guevara. Too much of ball. Easily catch by goalkeeper who will try to while away time. Nothing to worry the goalkeeper. No serious threat of action so far. All through in the second half for GRASSRUNNERS FC goalkeeper. My powerful boss from Ibadan as well is watching this live TikTok. Mr. Sports, thank you very much. The last time showed the best support for the token Saints. And that's each start from the center referee whistle. Enough is enough. 8 consecutive wins in a row for GRASSRUNNERS, who seems to be unstoppable at the moment. They're uncatchable, they're unstoppable. 10-point difference. That surely should be enough. Over Sunshine Stars, who sit second on the log table. Over Quora FA, who sit third on the log table. 10 points clear, top of the table. And after full time for the matchday 22 fixture of the MD Cup 2025-2026 season, live at the Dickwater Daniel Stadium, the home ground of JUSTJOHN FC defeat at home. Big win for the table topper. It is JUSTJOHN FC 1, table topper GRASSRUNNERS FC 3. We'll see you next week, God willing. My name is Bashir Ibrahim, and with the coverage so far, I've been Epic Stanley alongside the media crew of the JUSTJOHN FC. We'll see you next time, God willing, and bye for now.